Assalamu alaikum, dear student. I hope all of you are fine by the grace of Almighty Allah. Dear student, I am Mohammad Shahjahan, Assistant Professor, Department of Accounting, Milestone College, Uttara, Dhaka. Dear student, this is our lecture 3 on chapter 8. Dear student, you know this is cash book. Dear student, after this lecture, you will be able to determine the cost of office equipment. You can able to prepare double column cash book. You can able to prepare a triple column cash book. Dear student, this is our today's question. I hope all of you have books, all of you take your textbooks, and this is CQ 2 from your textbook. Today we will discuss this CQ. Let's come to our class. Cost of office equipment. Dear student, cost of office equipment. You know that office equipment is our asset. So in this math, look at here. A photocopy machine purchased for business use values taka 75,000. This is an asset. You know that office equipment means the equipment which we will use in the office for our business purpose. So here we have a photocopy machine and this is used for business purpose. So it is an office equipment. Then look at carrying and installation cost of photocopy machine. That means we carries this photocopy machine. This is also cost of office equipment. Dear student, a general people will say that the cost of office equipment is 75,000. But we know in accounting we told that if we does any expenditure for any asset, that also be part of that asset. That means you buy this asset 75,000 and whatever extra expenses carrying cost, it may be packing cost, it may be installation cost, it may be insurance premium, it may be tax, VAT, etc. All will be the included of cost of office equipment. So in this question we see that photocopy machine purchase for 75,000 and for carrying that machine and installation of that machine we have to pay taka 3,000. So total cost of office equipment is 78,000. I hope all of you understand. Dear student, our next question is double column cash book. Dear student, that means we have to prepare a double column cash book by considering transaction June 1 to June 15. June 1 to June 15. Let's see the math. Dear student, this is the format of double column cash book. Dear student, you know that an important MCQ question. How many column in double column cash book? Look at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That means 6 column in debit side and look at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 column is in credit side. So total column in double column cash book, it is 12. So dear student, let's come to the math. June 1, see the transaction. Business started with cash taka 1,20,000 and by depositing in taka bank taka 2 lakh. That means the owner of the Bandar traders. He bought cash 1,20,000 and depositing bank 2 lakh. Dear student, you know that last class also I have discussed in cash book we discuss only cash related transaction. Two things for cash book we record. Number one, the transaction is related with cash or bank, and other thing is that I receive cash money or paid cash money. That means for doing cash book we need two things. Number one, it is cash transaction. If it is yes, then second question is that I received the money or paid the money. If I receive, it will be in the debit side. If I paid, it will be in the credit side. So look here, we receive cash money from the owner 1,20,000 and bank balance 2 lakh. Look at the solution. June 1, cash money, that means capital. You know that money given by the owner is known as capital. So our capital is taka 1,20,000 as cash and 2 lakh in bank. So this we receive money from the owner. Then look at next one. Next transaction 5. A photocopy machine purchased for business. A photocopy machine purchased for business. Value 75,000. That means this is also a cash transaction, and for this I have to pay the money. That means I have to pay the money to its owner. So what will happen? It will be in the credit side. It will be in the credit side. Why? Because by this I have to pay the money. Earlier I have received the money from the owner. Now I have to pay the money. So look at purchase office equipment 75,000. Purchase office equipment 75,000 and in cash in the credit side. Dear student, now buying goods 1 lakh from Jonathan Traders and paid 20,000 in cash, 30,000 by check. Look at this transaction. You purchase goods for taka 1 lakh and you paid 20,000 in cash, 30,000 by check. What about rest of the money? 1 lakh. That means out of this 1 lakh, 20,000 you paid, 30,000 you paid. That means 50,000 you paid, and rest of the 50,000 is on credit. So that 50,000 is not our headache for this cash book, because earlier I have told you that in cash book we will record only cash transactions. So buying goods 1 lakh is not our headache. We will not think about this 1 lakh. We have to think that how much I have paid. I paid 20,000 cash and 30,000 check. That means if you paid, you have to record in the credit side. Look at in the credit side, purchase 20,000 cash, 30,000 bank. I hope you understand. Dear student, the next transaction, most important one, withdrawn from bank for personal use 5,000 and for business use 10,000. That means you withdrawn from bank. Dear student, if you withdrawn from the bank for personal use, that means money decrease from your bank account, so will be in the credit side. But if you withdrawn for business, of course it will decrease your money from bank, but as well as it will increase your cash money. If you withdraw for business, what will happen? You have to pay, your bank money decreases, but your cash money, it will increase, because it will brought in the business. So look at the solution, dear student. 9. At first drawings 5,000, that means owner has taken this money, and then continuity cash, that means from bank money decreases and in cash money increases. This side, you know that this side it is receipt side, this side you payment side. So from bank this two money 15,000 paid, but 10,000 come in cash, it is for business. Then next transaction, paid taka 3,000, paid taka 3,000 for carrying cost and installation cost of photocopy machine. That means I have to pay it. That means my money decrease. My money decrease 3,000. Now balancing. Last class also have discussed how to do balance. At first you have to add this side, then you subtract this, then you will get the balance difference. Debit side 1,30,000 and credit side, if we subtract, then the balance is 32,000. As well as bank same 2 lakh, then subtract the credit side total, then you will get the balance 1,50,000. Next month it is balance BD. Dear student, now table column cash book requirement C. Dear student, you know that in table column cash book we have one column more, discount. It is discount column. And dear student, look at the question. Prepare table column cash book considering your balance is 1,20,000 and 60,000 and transaction is 18 to 30. So balance this and transaction is 18 to 30. Look at 18, bill receivable, that means it will be recorded in debit side, and bills payable, it will be recorded in the credit side, paid by bank column. You see, bill receivable in the debit side, bills payable in the credit side. Then allowing 10% discount, paid 20,000 cash and 25,000 issuing check to Jumna Traders. That means I have paid the money, and this amount 20,000 and 25,000. Paid means credit side. So dear student, look at Jumna Traders credit side, and there is a discount here. There is a discount here. Dear student, next transaction, bank interest allowed 500 and charged 1,000. That means last transaction, bank interest, bank allowed us interest I have received, and bank charge I have paid. Again the balancing, same way, total this side subtracted this side, total this side, subtracted this side, balance. And dear student, important thing is no balancing for discount column, no balancing for